Well, all right. Yo, love tribe. Whoo, it's been an interesting 2 weeks. Yeah, girl has been getting it in. Okay, so yeah, so welcome or welcome back to Love 24 Hours here, where we view videos that could either brighten or enlighten your day. So listen, guys. Yes, I've been working on some things. Remember before I told you, just in case you missed it, I mentioned that I was working on some. I want to like work on some things or work on some ideas as far as the content and how we go about things and this, that, and the third. And I've been doing so, and things are looking great. So we shall see. We shall see, you guys. Also, really getting ready to, because I had to had some things that happened. I had to, uh, you know, take care of a few things. Whatever. But I am about to take the podcast, the new season. I'm about to take the, what do you call that? The what word am I looking for? I'm so sorry, y'all. I drew a blank just now. But yeah, I'm about to take it off pause and start getting back up for that. So if you want to be a guest on the podcast, if you got some things you want to say, and you know what, I'm actually considering more so also for a co-host. I think someone to partner with me on my podcast. I don't know. I'm really thinking about whether I just want to. I don't know. I'm really thinking about it. Really been thinking about it uh, a lot more lately. So we'll see how that goes too. But yeah, if you're interested or if you have any things you want to get off your chest, anything like that, make sure you go into the description down below and hit your girl up. Yes. So let's get into the shout outs real quick, and then we'll jump into the video. Oh, I almost forgot the shout outs. Okay, so first shout out goes to that. Okay, like I always say, y'all, if I messed up your name, my bad. I try my best. And if I shout you out more than once, there's nothing wrong with a little extra love. So yeah, so the first shout out goes to Dr. Wisses. I'm so interested to see how these really are pronounced sometimes. Okay, so Dr. Wisses 6996. You know I love my 369s. So anytime I see those numbers pop out, your girl be like, ooh. Okay, so yeah, so I think that's how you pronounce that. DRWISIS. So if I mess it up, my bad. But thank you, and I appreciate the love. I appreciate the comment. I appreciate you stopping by. You know what I'm saying? So next shout out goes to Alvin Prince Brown 238. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fives, big fam. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what? I think I don't know. I feel like your comment is very special. I appreciate it. I don't know. I'm geeking right now. I'm sorry. Okay, but yeah. But thank you, man. You might be, my long lost family. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and last shout out goes to, well, last but not least, bestest friend 2023. Like, I'm digging the vibes. Like, thank you. I appreciate it, yo. I appreciate all the love. I'm very grateful. And without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into the video.
People don't believe in astrology. There is no believing in it, okay? You either know how to use it or you don't. It was utilized in the ancient world commonly, and today it's used privately, in secret, much of the time. J.P. Morgan, for example, one of his famous quotes attributed to him, millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. Right, this is the man who helped fund the Titanic, had a VIP suite, was scheduled to go the day of, did not show up. This man had a one-of-a-kind pocket watch that would show him the position of the planets in the heavens up above at any given time in the day, and he would invest accordingly. God does not have fingers where he can reach down and move the chess pieces down here on the planet. He has his lights, and those lights, they twinkle and they sing, and they cast their influence down on us. No person would deny that the sun has no influence on the earth. It has a massive influence on everything, all life activity. The moon, equally so. The tides, menstrual cycles, hormones, all these things are controlled by the moon. Everyone accepts that. Everyone's on board with that. The astrologer, all the astrologer seeks to do They say, well, the sun, the moon, yes. But what about Venus? What about Mercury? What about Jupiter? Did you know on a new moon, when there's no moon in the sky, Venus will cast its own shadow? You stick a stick in the ground, Venus will cast its own shadow. That's how much light coming across. Star in a jar, the twinkle, where sound turns into light. Frequency in a vacuum results in a light. When you zoom in on these stars, they're just pulsations. And that is a symptom of music, harmony, a pulsating frequency. And each of these planets pulsate at a different color. And what's a color at the end of the day, if not a pitch on a different spectrum? You know, all the ancient philosophers knew this. Each planet has a pitch, a harmony. You can tap into that. Pythagoras was said to be able to hear. He was so tuned in. They're angels. The angles and angels. Angels are angles. Angles of light. Angels of light. How these angels are cast down, how they're angled, will determine what transpires down here. This is the effectual realm down here. The feminine, the earth, the material. This receives the influence from up there, the masculine. Right. Every culture around the world, you say God or their equivalent, it's masculine, and they point up in the sky. You ask every culture about the feminine, they point down and say Mother Earth.
As a chosen one, we don't need a lot of cliques and gangs and a bunch of people around us. No, most chosen ones are like popular loners. Like, a lot of people may know us, know of us, see us, but we really be riding solo, and we're good at it. Like, we don't we don't need all the extra validation and all the extra other people hanging around, because 9 times out of 10, they're fake as hell. They're jealous of you. They're envious of you. They want what you have, even if you don't have much. And what they really, really, truly want, chosen ones, is something that they will never get unless they're chosen. And that is your glow. That is your wisdom. That is your connection to God. All right? And especially when you have your spiritual awakening, oh, they're going to drop like flies. They're going to drop like flies. Let them. Let them drop like flies, because that is your sign that they don't need to be around you. And God also is letting these people drop like flies because God wants us to go through a isolation period. You will more than likely enjoy being a loner than being so extroverted. And this is coming from somebody that was extremely extroverted. Like, I was just giving out my damn energy like it was like Oprah. You get my energy, you get my energy, you get my energy. And then I'm wondering why I'm burnt out, I'm tired, I'm stressed out, I'm sad as hell, I'm absorbing all these other people's problems and pain. And then I'm bringing that back home and messing up my own damn home. You know, like, it was just crazy stuff I allowed because I'm thinking I need certain people around me. No, the hell I did not need these people around me, because most of them were not good for me. I'm a healer. I understand that now, but I didn't know that back then. I'm a healer. I'm a light worker. I'm an empath. I'm a chosen one. I have so many gifts, especially with communication. So all chosen ones, we have gifts. We don't all have the same gift, but we all have gifts. And so you would rather just accept, again, the loneliness, the isolation, being by yourself, and get to know who you are. So that way, when you come out of isolation, then yeah, you'll be better with your boundaries, picking and choosing who you would really want to be around. But in actuality, like I said, we don't need anybody but God. That's it. We vibrate way higher than the normal person. That's why my whole life I used to look around and be like, what's wrong with everybody else? Like, why they not like me? Why they not happy and bubbly and bouncing off the walls and all that other crazy shit? But through my spiritual awakening I had last year, God showed me, well, this is why. And I'm thankful. So chosen ones, be thankful. Okay. I understand that we're the popular loners. We're the popular loners. We pop and we got this. And your journey as a chosen one is only going to get brighter and brighter, revealing more, and it's going to get better. And you're going to get better. You're going to heal. And nobody from your past is going to be able to recognize you. And that is a beautiful thing. It's absolutely beautiful. Have a great day, chosen ones.
In this world, there are straight men who do not like women. I'm gonna explain. Let me cook. Just let me cook. I asked in the football locker room once. I said, hey, bros, like, what's something that y'all like about women that's not sexual or physical or any of that shit? Crickets. So then they tried to flip it. They tried to ask me the same question. I said, okay, you know, I feel like women are nurturers. I feel like you can let your guard down a lot around women. I feel like you can be a lot softer around women. You ain't got to be on no tough guy, macho man shit all day. I feel like it's amazing hearing the female's perspective for once. You feel me? Like they sense of humor is a lot different. It's so many reasons that I can go on and on about why I like women, right? And like, then on the internet, right, we see podcasts all the time, multiple podcasts, and the hosts, they whole topic of discussion is just degrading women and just saying how horrible females are and why men need to put their guard up and protect themselves. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, do y'all, like, and I don't know the name for it. I feel like we can all kind of connect and, you know, we can agree that there is a name for it. I'm not going to say it, but it's just very, very weird. We can just call it weird. That's why I be thrown off, like, when a motherfucker say, like, oh, Mason, you a lover boy. I be like, how are you not? Like, damn, like, you don't like your girl? Like, what the fuck? Like, how don't you like your girl? So, I personally, I don't want to put a name to it. You feel me? I don't want to get canceled. But I just want to say, don't ignore the signs. Like, any guy that gets a thrill out of degrading women, any guy that runs under his boys the moment after he get done doing some sexual shit with a girl and he goes to them to get the satisfaction and the validation for whatever the shit he did, it's a name for that shit. And I'm gonna just label it weird. Yeah.
When a woman opens up her womb, which is really her heart, and her womb reflects, whatever the man is thinking, feeling, eating, is going to be injected into her. It's going to become that. Now, she's already that before he came. So it's not like he's something wrong with him and then she's great. She had a frequency that brought them together. What happens, if she already has that frequency of lack and hurt and disappointment, she's going to attract someone on the same level. But what happens is magnified when they come together. Because she's a seed and she receives, she is going to get sick. He's going to feel better because he's going to release the anger and the pain. Now, he's not going to change his diet, so he's going to keep getting sick again. He's not changing his mind. He's not changing his lifestyle. He's not forgiving his parents. He hasn't done any emotional healing, so he's going to continue on that pathway. But she also, so now she's not only carrying her issues, she's carrying his issues. It's magnified, so that's where the tumors and the fibroids and the long menstrual flow is happening. And that can lead to a hysterectomy. So it's very important to clean yourself up as a woman, first and foremost. Start your lifestyle.
Y'all save all y'all money, all y'all lives to come here. Let me be the one to break your bubble. First of all, Paris stink. It smelled like piss, cheese, and armpits. Child, eating the damn pigeons was crazy. And ain't nothing to do but eat at cafes. You will see a cafe on every corner because there's no activities here and the food is so mid. That's why there's hella fast food, American fast food chains, because their food don't taste like shit. And that shit look grimy as hell. Paris look grimy as hell and dungeon. Post-apocalyptic. Everywhere you go, it was graffiti. The buildings weren't inviting. They weren't welcoming. It was actually a horror sight to see. Like, this was shocking to me. They will never show you that this is what Paris really looks like. In the Eiffel Tower, child, this was the trail to the Eiffel damn Tower. This was the most hype shit I've ever seen. Outside of this tower, it ain't shit to do. There's no mom culture. They don't know how to capitalize off their culture. It's just this damn tower. That's it.
Yo, that reptilian shit people be talking about, man, that shit is true. I don't want to tell this fucking story. My neighbor insists that I do, so I don't know why he won't get on camera and say the shit, but I'm gonna say it. Was it Wednesday? Thursday. We went to Tractor Supply and we got some snake stopper. And we came back to the house. Our yards are connected. Right? Our yards are connected or whatever. So I'm putting some around my house. He put some around his house. And then we just kind of out there talking shit, doing it together. For real. Me being clumsy, talking shit. I accidentally got some of this shit on us. So he was like, man, hey, pretty boy, you ain't got time to go back in the house and take a shower. We got to go back and get some more stuff. So we went back, got some more stuff, got in line. And it was my neighbor, me, and this mixed-looking guy behind me. Maybe the mixed-looking guy looked like he's about 35, 36 or whatever. So he kept sneezing. And his sneeze didn't sound like, it was like, like that. He kept on. And so my neighbor was like, man, yo, something weird going on with that guy behind. He sneezed again, and I turned around, like, this part of his face, coming from his nose, across this way, turned scaly. His eye had a slit, but the slit wasn't up and down, the slit was sideways. The cashier see that shit, she run to the back. We get our stuff, we go out. He eventually, I don't know if he paid for his shit or what happened. He came on outside. He was like, yo, fellas, please don't tell anybody about this. I'm just like y'all, man. I'm just trying to live here. I'm just trying to make a living like you. And I'm like, yo, we didn't see shit. We got the fuck on. And then my neighbor got in the car, was like, yo, bro, I done seen this guy somewhere before. I think he worked at the courthouse. And I'm like, somebody like that working at the fucking courthouse, man, you believe what we just fucking saw? And it's making me think of the shit that we done seen on movies and stuff. Like, I done heard plenty of people say, like, hey, the stuff in the movies be true. That's how they get their true shit out. Like, put it in the movie, like, instead of telling us directly. And I'm like, man, whatever about that. But that scene in Man in Black when Tommy Lee Jones was telling Will Smith, I don't remember exactly how he said. He was like, oh, some of them just trying to make a decent living, like, Will Smith, like, let me guess, cab drivers or something like that. And he was like, not many of them. It was something like that he had said, but yo, like, no, middle of his face, down his nose, come across this way, turned scaly. His eye had a slit, but the slit turned this way. What the... So I'm assuming that snake stopper or whatever we was using triggered something in that motherfucker, man. Like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, and my neighbor, I think he's still kind of shook up about it. He ain't really saying much, but I guess that's why he wanted me to come on with and say it. But I hope that guy don't see this TikTok or whatever like that. If he do, please don't come for me. I'll delete this shit or whatever. But I got to let people know, like, man, they lying to us. Something going on.
This movie went over a lot of heads.
Yes, because it only appears after a human sacrifice. Kidding! So serious! Don't worry, it's a lot farther down than it looks.
If they're already in water, what are they falling into? Mike Deckright tried telling us.
dum-dum, she's not even here. No mortal's gonna jump into the realm of...
Want people to ever see it in person. Without a doubt, one of the most amazing things that I have ever seen in the bottom of the ocean. It was while filming for Blue Planets in the Gulf of Mexico. I noticed there's something out in the distance. Couldn't tell exactly what, but it looked like a dark band. And as we approached it, the dark band became a donut. I saw this donut that was black in the center. What the heck is that? And so as we get closer and closer to it, I noticed that the black band had what appeared to be kind of steam over it. And then I looked, and there was water lapping against the shoreline. This band was a ring of mussels. And inside the ring of mussels was a lake. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm already underwater. We went out over the water in this lake and tried to descend it and bounced off. It was so super saline and dense that the submarine couldn't go down in it. We literally bounced off, and as we bounced off, we sent ripples heading back to the shoreline. It was insane. I've never seen anything like
Money in Africa, it don't matter what country, you living 10 times better than most rich people here.
Mm-hmm.
There's wealthy there and there's rich here. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, experiencing that and seeing that, and then just the style, the swag.
Come on, talk
You
your
know what I'm
shit,
saying?
man.
So I think everybody just needs to know that they need to go home, and even just the air, that the air is crisp, can breathe. Like when you breathe in America, bro, it's like you breathing in problems, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God,
and be
listen.
like, yes, anxiety. When you leave,
Boy.
oh man, Africa, bro, all that anxiety is out, bro.
Taking 17 songs, almost get a Grammy off of that thing, and your boy, man, that boy, you get it.
You gonna believe that?
I'm just asking what he's saying.
You gonna believe that though?
Nuts is not a bad word.
So you gonna believe that?
Okay, tell me what happened, Juju. So you said nuts. And what happened?
Say it how you said it today. You said these nuts.
You said what? You said these nuts. Okay.
You gonna whoop him? Mom, you gonna whoop him?
Juju.
You gonna whoop him? Hold on, wait, before you keep going. Let's go back to like 1995, 1996, and let's say I'm sitting in that chair, or you got the message that I said something like that at school. It's crazy because I can remember like yesterday. I feel like you came up to the school. You didn't wait till I got home. You came up to the school and you whooped my butt in front of my classmates.
Well,
that's what you about to do right now?
No,
You about to whoop him, huh? You about to whoop him.
Asked what was for lunch, and Juju read what was for lunch.
He did. So on the menu it said these nuts.
He's not responsible for the menu.
The menu said
I'm
these
saying
nuts.
if you're upset about what was on the menu, you need to call the lunch lady.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Mom.
No, I'm just saying.
No, but what I'm saying is
if he said chicken and popcorn,
chicken, and these nuts,
he don't make the menu.
So you're not gonna whoop him?
Juju, don't tell people what's on the menu. Let the lunch ladies do that, because when you tell people what's on the menu, people get offended. And don't say these nuts, because that's not appropriate. Okay? Just don't say that. And if people ask what's on the menu, just don't answer them. I mean, because you're not responsible for the menu, right? That's the lunch lady's job.
So I'm just trying to figure out where the change happened, because this is not how you approach me. You're doing all this reasoning and having a conversation. We never had conversations.
Well, after talking to Juju understands that he should not say it that way. And he should not say that, right? You know not to say that anymore.
All right, y'all. That's the end of the video. That is too cute, bro. It just in case there's anybody who wants to jump in the comments like that's not a good thing and he's a child. Don't even don't waste your time. Don't waste your breath. Because clearly he knew he was in trouble, like, regardless. And I don't know if this was actually real or not, if they actually create content like this. Because I actually can't find their actual page. And if you've seen them before, please let me know what the name of their page is. Because they are funny. I've seen like 3 videos of them. And I love it. So, yeah. Should I do... I got my nephew just staring in my face. And he knows that I'm trying to create this outro for y'all. He just listen. So yeah, I was gonna do some bonus content, but somebody wants to play with their balloon. So yeah, I gotta go. I can see these kids are different, boy. This is a new generation, okay? Do you know what was all involved? The whole family got involved. If I would have interrupted my auntie while she was creating or just doing anything, she could be doing nothing. She would have told anybody, mom, uncle, cousin. If she was old, as long as they were older, if they was an elder, and she told them, she had to finish. That's it. That's all she had to say. These kids are different, bro. These kids are different. But yeah, I got to go. Yeah. Look, now you about to knock stuff over. Okay, y'all, I got to go. No, it wasn't the balloon. The balloon didn't move by itself, did it? See what I'm talking about, y'all? No, kids are different. See, it wasn't no back talk. You hear me? It wasn't no back talk. But yeah, I got to go, y'all. But thank you all for joining me today. I love you all because I have no reason not to. And until the next one. All right, y'all. Bye.